Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan and Nick Fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to know when the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. Jalen Brunson, we just signed him, $104 million man, we can say. And my question to you, and you can leave a comment in the section: do you think Jalen Brunson will be the best player on his team? Statistically speaking, he beat out RJ Barrett and Julius Randle in certain categories, and they beat him out in certain categories as well. But if you want to look, if you're talking about the naked eye, well, my opinion, I think Jalen Brunson will be the best player on his team. I know the Knicks is not finished making moves, so I know this is kind of uh, statement I should be waiting to season start to make. But I actually do think that this kid will be the best player. I know a lot of people saying Jalen. A lot of people actually think this is a bad move. A lot of people think Jalen Brunson is not that good of a player. And in my opinion, I have to disagree because this man been playing under Luka Doncic, since he got into the league. They both got drafted in 2018. They came into the league together. Ever since he's been playing under in his shadow. Um, and the reason I think Bronson, I'm gonna throw something out there before I go on. I actually think Bronson's gonna make the playoffs. I mean, excuse me. I think the Knicks gonna make the playoffs. That's not what I meant to say, but I actually think Jalen Brunson will make the All-Star team on the New York Knicks. That's another video. We'll talk about that. Matter of fact, I will be going live and we can debate that. Matter of fact, I want the response to this video. Now, further bolster what I'm saying, I actually believe that he will because if you look at Julius Randle, he had one spectacular year here where we thought we found our man. And I'm not saying Julius Randle is a scrub because we all know Julius Randle is not a scrub. I'm gonna hit you with their stats as well. And what make me really think that Bronson will be the best player on this team is because of the playoff experience that he do have. Um, Not only the playoff experience, if you think about his collegiate career, what he went through and how he finished it. He ended Villanova with 2 championships, national that is. And sophomore year, he was named national player. So this man had the accolades to go along with what I'm talking about. I know a lot of people. I keep saying a lot of people because there are a lot of people that doubt this kid. I just think he just needed a chance to shine. When we people look at Jalen Brunson, we actually see his father in him and where his father played, and he's light years better than his father. Defensively, no, I know suspect. They right about that, but he is offensively. He's better than Rick Bronson ever was on the New York Knicks or any other team. But let's get back to Julius Randle and RJ Barrett, and what I mean by that, I hit you with some stats real quick. But first, I would want y'all to subscribe, brother. That's right, subscribe. All right, this right here, these are playoff stats. I'll hit you with their regular season stats, but this is why I think that Jalen Brunson will be the best player on New York Knicks because of the experience that he would bring to this team. I know Knicks got to the playoff with Julius Randle, but we went out 4 games. We only won out of the 5 games. We won one. It was basically not. It wasn't a sweep, but it was just as bad. Julius Randle looked at exposed. RJ Barrett didn't perform well, and this is another reason why I think Jalen Brunson will be the best player on the New York Knicks is because I'm not trying to doubt down RJ Barrett because y'all seen my previous video. I prefer refer to RJ Barrett as Star Barrett. I think this man will be a star one day, but we got to go off of how he's been playing lately, and let's be honest, he haven't been doing that well. He's have the ups and down. He usually come out. He start the season off a little, giving you hope. RJ Barrett, I'm talking about right now. He die off. I don't know if it was like last season. I don't know if it was Julius Randle. But I still think that RJ Barrett had to prove himself. I know everybody talking about the Knicks should give RJ Barrett this extension right now. But actually, I think they're doing the right thing as they waited with Mitchell Robinson. you want to say the last hour. Um, and they rewarded him. You know what I'm saying? But Mitchell Robinson and RJ Barrett case is kind of different. We need a center. Mitchell Robinson is one of the best centers in the league right now. RJ Barrett, he's gonna be wanting six figures. You know what I'm saying? Six figures. Well, they all getting six figures, but you know what I mean. He's gonna be wanting that 100 and something $1 million. We got Mitchell Robinson on a $60 million deal for 4 years, but we're gonna have to pay RJ Barrett. So we already paid Julius Randle, and the outcome wasn't well the year after we paid them. Hopefully, Julius Randle could come back to form, get his head on right, and come back, and his team will be all right. A lot of people want Julius Randle traded. I don't see that's happening right now, but this is who we stuck with. This is going to be our big three, and this is why I think Jalen Brunson is going to be the best player. As you're watching the video, you see what the man can do. He's agile. People don't give him credit for it. He's crafty. He's smart, and he's tough. He drive to the hole. He's one of the best point guards that the Knicks have. He's gonna be the best point guard that the Knicks has since what 2009. Another like I said with that Mitchell Robinson signing, we supposedly broke that Charlie Ward curse, but a lot of people said not exactly because Mitchell Robinson is a second round player. I think we will sign RJ Barrett. So if not RJ Barrett, we will probably re-sign Obi Toppin. Hopefully Obi Toppin come out and do the same things that he ended the season on doing. Everything gonna depend on Tibbs and how Tibbs run this team. But I still think Jalen Brunson will be the best player on this team. I also think that Jalen Brunson will make all-star team on here, getting out of Luka Doncic's shadow. There's a lot of possibilities with Jalen Brunson, and I think a lot of people going after this season. A lot of people going to open their eyes and start respecting this kid. Uh, like I said, I think he will be an all-star, and if he can continue that 2 or 3 years down the line, he'll be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? I doubt he'll go that far, but the kid had potential to be one of the New York Knicks' best point guards in the last 10 years. Uh, I know a lot of people saying that's not saying much, but I like the kid. I have liked him for a long time. I know a lot of fans in Dallas is going to miss this kid play. People who doubt him got to realize this is all right. Think about it. When the season started, Luka Doncic was hurt. This kid came in, he took over. He was averaging over 21 points. In the playoffs, he averaged over 21 points. He had a 41-point game. He basically carried Dallas through that first series in the playoff. And I think he can do the same for the New York Knicks if need be. Come regular season, he'd be critical coming down crunch line, be able to, with the basketball in his hand, be able to calm the team down, whatever situation we're in. If we are losing down by 5 or 6, I think he'll be able to bring the team together and get the victory or pull it out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think this will be the best player on the New York Knicks. Like I said, the Knicks haven't made many moves. Excuse me, they're not finished making moves. Hopefully, they add two good players, maybe a backup power forward and another wing. We don't know what the Knicks going to do with Cam Reddish as of yet, but I still would like to see Cam Reddish on the team. I would like to see the young guys with the addition of Jalen Brunson. I would actually like to see the team stay exactly where it. I mean, you can add 1 or 2 more players, but I just want to see what the Knicks can do. I think we're going to make the playoffs. If Julius Randle come in and play with his head on right, and RJ Barrett come and be more consistent than he was last year, even though he finished the season off with 20 points average, he has to be more consistent. Both of these guys, if I go to their stats real quick, Julius Randle, like I say, he averaged 21 points. He grabbed 9 rebounds. He shot 30% from downtown, 41% from the field, 75% from the free throw line, 0.5 blocks a game, 0.7 steals. He averaged 3 to 4. He added 3.4 turnovers and 2.8 fouls a game. He played 35 minutes a game, and he had played 72 games for the last season. And I'm gonna hit you with Jalen Brunson stats, and I'm gonna go to RJ Barrett. And I know that people are gonna look at the stats and yes, RJ Barrett did score 20 points a game this season, but that came on later in the game. He did miss a few games out Uh, Julius Randle 20 points, but Julius Randle was very inefficient. But Jalen Brunson, he averaged 16 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, 4.8 assists, and man shot 50% from the field in 79 games. In 79 games. This is why I think he will be the best player on the New York Knicks come next season. And I can't wait. RJ Barrett, and he played 70 games. In 70 games, he shot 40% from the field. He shot 34.4, excuse me, he shot 34% from downtown. Let's go see what I'm just jumping all over the place, but the stats is right there for you. Y'all can go online and check the stats. Bronson from downtown, he shot 37%. Randall from downtown. Randall was horrible from downtown this year. He shot 30% from downtown. When you come for what the players ranked in scoring, uh, Julius Randle still ranked higher when it comes to scoring. Julius Randle's ranked 25th in scoring, 13 in rebound, and 28th in assists. When you come to the per and efficiency of the game, he's a 1580, and he's ranked 79th in the league. When we come to Jalen Brunson, he's a 53rd. He's ranked 53rd in scoring, 129th in rebounds. He's 35th in assists. And when his efficiency rating is 17.4, and he's ranked 61st in the league. RJ Barrett, when you come to these rankings, he's 27th. Now, as I'm saying, like, when you look at RJ Barrett and Julius Randle, the Knicks should have made the playoffs. We shouldn't even been hoping to make the play, and we should have made the playoffs. But we seen what the year was like and how everything turned out. RJ Barrett is 27th in scoring. He's ranked 51st in rebounds, 73rd in assists, and his efficiency rating is at 13.7, and he's ranked 128th in the league. And if you're going to go to what these guys is ranked efficiently, Jalen Brunson beat them both out. He's 61. Julius Randle is 79th, and like I just said, RJ Barrett is 128th. So statistically, in my book, I think Jalen Brunson is going to be a better player because now he's going to be getting the minutes that he didn't get when he played in Dallas. He's going to be getting more minutes, and the ball is going to be in his hands more, and he's going to be controlling the outcome of the game. And I know I said he's going to be an all-star, and that's just my opinion. But here's another thing that might blow a few of y'all minds. The man, if the New York Knicks do make the playoffs, he deserves the MVP of the year. And because if we do make the playoffs, I guarantee it will be off the back of this kid, the decisions he's making, his scoring, or just his presence alone. I think will change this team. All right, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.